Hello. Hopefully the air conditioner won't come on for a while. It's kind of chilly in here. I may not have anybody on since it's so late at night. Oh, holy moly, there's somebody. There's two. Hello, hello. There's three. How are y'all doing? Thank you, Mary. Aren't they adorable? That little bull, he is a mess. He's so cute. Hey, Patty. I was out there this evening after I got through giving him his bottle. He decided he was going to run and jump. Oh my gosh, and he's so long-legged and he's very awkward. It was funnier than heck. I wish I had my phone on him. You still need to meet him? Well, I have a video up on him. Thank you. I hope he starts filling out good. My goodness gracious. He drank 2 bottles of milk. Let's see, he drank a bottle of milk this morning and drank water after. Then when I did the video, he drank the Pedialyte and a bottle of water. Then this evening, for his night-night, he drank a bottle of milk and a bottle of water. And he was still going after me. So, but he's doing good. My granddaughter got tickled because as soon as he'd start drinking, he'd start pee-peeing. I told her, I said, well, we know his kidneys are working. And we kind of redid the fence to where they could get inside the barn. And I went out there a while ago, and he's curled up inside the barn. So that's good, because it's supposed to start raining tonight, or in the after midnight sometime. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been looking online. I may have to get him one of those those buckets with the nipple. Because my goodness, he likes to eat. And then, he went to nibbling on hay right after I fed him this evening. So, yes, the wait is finally over. It finally worked out to where I could get a truck and trailer at the same time. I've got to get my truck fixed. I've got to get my trailer fixed. I had to borrow my mom's truck, and Bill from Stony Creek Heritage Farm, he loaned me his trailer. So, but I finally got him. I was so excited. I wasn't going to get the little bull. And then, of course, when I got there, that guy had all those bottle babies. And if I could have afforded to buy them all, I would have bought them all. But there was no way I could afford to buy them all, because he only had about 20. I think I'm going to start saving some money though. And once I get my trailer fixed, I'm going to talk to one of these dairies that does their cattle, where they take the calves and sell them. I think I'm going to talk to a dairy and see how much I could get a trailer load of them for. So anyway, my mom says, well, you have to raise that little bull to eat. I said, no, I ain't. He's going to be my bull. So anyway, I wasn't planning on staying on long tonight. Ah, hair tickling my neck. So, oh, good lands. Really? 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 Maybe she ain't going to get up here. I thought I was going to end up with a cat. So, but Lena went out there wanting to help feed tonight. It was so funny. She was trying to feed that calf, and I told her, I said, baby, you're going to have to hold that bottle up. She says, I'm holding it up, Nana. I said, no, baby, you're not. Well, thank you, honey. Thank you, Ava. Hey, Anthony. Oh, wow. Yes, I did. He just booted me right in the butt, didn't he? Hey, Wendy. Yeah, he booted me right there in the butt. And he's really good at it. He booted me in the butt. He booted me in the gut. Rick said, I think he's still hungry. I said, well, I don't want to give him any more milk right now. I said, because I'm afraid I'll give him the scours. And I said, once they get the scours, I said, you can lose them fast. Yeah, he went after my knee. He's a mess. My little granddaughter goes, well, Nana, when he gets older, will he still like you? I said, I hope so. She said, me too. Yeah, but she was worried when he got older if he would like me or if he would be mean. She said, because I don't want you getting hurt, Nana. I told her, I said, that makes two of us, baby. Nana don't want to get hurt either. But Lena got to feed him. She thought that was just something else. If she thinks it's work, she ain't gonna do it. Oh. So what all have y'all been up to today? I don't know why it is when I come on, I'll be just fine. Not yawning, not nothing. Then when I get over in here and start talking to y'all, I start getting sleepy. I guess y'all relax me. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you did, Ava. I'm gonna try to be on in the morning. Probably it'll probably have to be around 8:30 my time, which is Central Time. Because I'll have to feed him first and take care of Lovey. And hey, Gardner. But I go out and bottle feed him 3 times a day, so unless people vanish that way. Well, if they're going to get me, they're going to have to come out here to Scipio and get me. Oh my gosh, that drive yesterday though kicked my rear. Oh, you're in. Well, where you at, Eva or Ava? I don't know why I call you Eva. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it would be here. I just knew it. Yes, I got my cow, or I got my heifer, and I got my calf. Oh, you're in Missouri. I know. I'm so sorry, Wendy. I had told Kate to send you a message for me because I was having to take the trailer home. And then when we got out there trying to do a live feeding the animals, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't go live. Good night, Ava. I got a heifer and a little bull. The little bull is a bottle baby, little Holstein bottle baby. And he likes to butt. He was hunching my belly. He was hunching my butt. He was hunching my knees. He was hunching my hands. Oh. So I was able to get 2. And of course, out of all the money that I received, I was able to get the 2. I was able to get some hay. I was able to get his bottles. I was able to get sweet feed. I was able to get the milk replacer. And what else? I can't remember. Oh, so you might sleep tomorrow? Okay. Hey, Vi. Will you please get your Bobo? They don't want to see your Bobo either. So, crazy cat. Anyway, so far things are going good here. My little calf, he's doing great. I get the calf yesterday, y'all. Rick throws a flippin' fit over the calf. You don't need no bottle babies. You da. Well, this morning he goes to work, First thing he does after he gets to work and he knows that I'm up and around, how's the calf doing? I told him what the calf was doing. He said, well, that's good. He called me twice today. Just want to know how that calf was doing. But yeah, he didn't want me to get a bottle baby. Yes, some more babies to love. Aren't they so cute? And hey, Vern. And Lovey, she's getting used to being around people. Now, yesterday while she was in the trailer, every time I would stop, I would love on them. And every time I stopped that trailer, I would get a bottle of water out. And y'all should, I mean, if you could have seen it, you'd have probably been laughing. I should have been videotaping it. I was giving them drinks out of bottles of water. At first, I think Lovey thought I was trying to drown her, but that little calf, when he realized what I was doing, he was slurping it up. And then Lovey, she got to watching him, and then she got to doing it. And I'd stop ever so often, get out of the truck, and give them water because, I mean, it was hot. And so by the time it was over with, she knew what drinking out of a bottle of water was. And then now I go out there and she sees me and she'll start mooing for me. So, but she didn't do that until after I gave her the sweet feed and all that. Now she sees me and she'll start mooing at me. So she's learning. Yeah, you're learning to, you fat cat. So, what are you doing? You're going to fall. Now stop. But I'm excited. And then the guy told me, he said, I hate to tell you this. He said, because I know you wasn't wanting her bread. He said, but she got out of the pen and got in with my bull. And she's been running with my bull for 2 weeks. He said, I'd say she's bred. And he had this big old, beautiful Angus bull. I mean, man, he was pretty. And I said, oh. He said, but the good thing is, he said he throws small calves that grow out good. And he showed me one of the calves and it was nice and small. I was like, okay. Well, thank you. I never could have done it. She's 8 months old. I never could have done it if it hadn't have been for YouTube. The generosity of the people on YouTube. I would have never been able to do it. Will you quit biting me, you crazy cat? If you don't quit biting me, I'm going to start thumping you on the ears. Now stop. Yo, somebody please come get a cat. So by the time she calves, she'll be like 17, 18 months old. So, which is, I mean, it's not a bad age, but I would have just rather waited I don't know what kind of bites they are. They're mean. But yet I go to pull my hand away and she grabs my hand and pulls it closer. Oh, them cats are something else. I'll tell you what. Especially this crazy thing right here. It's just getting rough, so I moved my hand away and she reached over and grabbed my hand and pulled my hand back and started biting again. But she gets very demanding. She gets very, very demanding. Hey, bee lady. But oh, they wasn't happy. I bet they weren't. Will you please stop? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. I have not met a dog I don't like. Well, let me rephrase that. My sister had a dog I didn't like. Its name was Tequila, and it was a Chihuahua. And it had an attitude of somebody that drank tequila all the time. It was a psycho dog. You're a cat whisperer? Well, I don't know what I am, but this crazy cat thinks I'm hers. Oh, wow. Yes, they do. They have horrible attitudes. Now, I had one cat when I was growing up that I'm the same way. I wouldn't have took $1,000,000 for her. But that cat lived to be, I'd say, probably about 20 years old. And then my nephew accidentally ran her over. Um, yeah, I'd say it was close to 20, if not more. She was old. But now that cat I wouldn't have took $1,000,000 for. Her name was Tudor. Yes, they do think they're royalty, and they think that you are to have to smell their little brown eye. They'll get to twisting and putting that brown eye in your face. I don't like, no. Keep your brown eye out of my face. Yeah, she accidentally got ran over. Oh, my nephew cried. He cried so much. His name is what? I can't even pronounce that. Oh, Saint. You don't like him, but you love him. I had Tudor, and I had one named Angel. Now, I liked Angel. Oh. Well, Tequila was just Tequila was a B word. That's all there is to it. Tequila was a B word. Hey, Tryon. Your cat's name is Red. Well, this cat's name is Abby, but we call her Yabby because my granddaughter's name is Abby. And then I had Sheba. Now, I liked Sheba. Sheba was a long-haired Siamese. Oh, she was pretty. And a really sweet cat for a Siamese. But Lena didn't want her cat give away, so they dumped her cat off on me, which is Abby. And I had to give, Rick wouldn't let me keep 2 cats, so I had to give Sheba away. Oh, you named him after the guy that gave him to you? Oh, cool. But and this cat, when we got her, I mean, when she was dumped on me, she hated me. And I'm gonna be honest, the feeling was mutual. Just being honest, putting it out there, the feeling was mutual. And now I'm her best friend. She ain't mine. My best friend's Bear Bear. I tolerate her. She goes after everyone, huh? So what are y'all up doing so late? Red is your best friend? Well, that's cool. My nose is just itching. Somebody must be coming with a hole in their britches, y'all. One. And that's one too many. One cat. Uno. I had to give my cat away to keep Lena's cat. Almost bedtime. Oh no, Trent, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. But we only have the one. Thank God. Hey, Braden, how are you? We're doing good, honey. But yeah, we only have the one cat that I know of. There may be others outside, but I don't know of them. Now, one time my neighbor, well, 2 of my neighbors, one of them's my sister, she had 24 flipping cats. And then the neighbor over here, shoot, she had probably 15 or 20. Well, Abby's fixed. I ain't dealing with a bunch of cat and kittens. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. My sister, her cats just keep multiplying, having kittens, having kittens, having kittens. Well, most of them cats up there are wild. She don't mess with them. Hey, Tommy. I think there's one or two kittens out of all those cats up there that they mess with. I got it half-ass patched right now. I've got it halfway. I've got it rigged. But Rick said there ain't no sense in fixing it fully until he gets off this weekend, and then we'll work on it. But my deal is he gonna hurt his back again? Last thing I need is for that man to be down, because I depend on him. Oh my gosh, we had the neighbors. The cats would come clear down here to mate. You'd hear the awfulest cat fights going on. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible cat fights. No, he doesn't wear one. I've tried. I've got back supports back there, and he says where his back's hurt that he says where his back's hurt it doesn't support it. So I don't know. We've tried everything. He's been doing some yoga, and it's been easing his back up. I don't know how in the world it does, because I've seen some of the positions he's in and it'd kill me. I'd never be able to get up. Not trying. But yeah, I would never get up out of some of the positions that he gets in. I would just be at the very, very bottom where it connects into the hips and just above. In the sunken, in the hollow spot of your back, it hurts him there. And down there where it connects into the hips. Oh no, you got to go to the doctor tomorrow. What did you do to your elbow? Yeah, he's had MRIs and X-rays. He's got bulging discs and degenerative disc disease and rheumatoid arthritis. So, and he goes to the chiropractor all the time. Matter of fact, he went Friday? No, Thursday. Oh, you're letting it dry out now? Oh no. I can't tell you where it all it's all over. But the worst part of it is in the hollow. Oh, he's been going about every week. Oh, they're doing surgery in the morning. What are they doing surgery on, Tommy? Oh, Gardner, I'm so sorry. I come bad. But do you think maybe it's just tendonitis? Are you doing what you can? Yeah, I understand. Do you think it's tendonitis, or do you think maybe you spraying it, or? Oh no, Tommy, you won't be a peg-legged pirate. Oh boy, you're a mess. Oh, that sounds painful. You think you tore something hard. Tommy, you're a mess. You drink turmeric? Hey, Mr. J. How are you, honey? I'm I'm sorry, Wendy. See, they've been talking about doing the spinal infusions on him. Okay? He's putting it off. They also told him they had to replace his hip because his hip's bad. He's putting it off. But in the meantime, if he's having a bad day because he's hurting, who do you think gets the griping? But man, he'll gripe and carry on. And I hate to ask him to do anything because I get tired of getting griped at. So that's why I mainly just do everything by myself. You got bad news from the doctor. Mr. J, what is it, babe? You're going for surgery on September 3rd. What kind of surgery, sweetheart? You have cataracts. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Can I make a suggestion? Because once you have cataract surgery, I think you have to set up sleeping for, is it 2 or 3 days? I can't remember. Rent you a hospital bed. Rent a hospital bed. So at least you can halfway get comfortable because you won't be able to lay completely down. Because they say when you have that surgery, it puts a lot of pressure on your eyes if you lay down, and it could mess things up. And my dad wouldn't listen. And instead of leaving his hospital bed up like we had it set for him, he kept laying down, and I don't know how it happened, but somehow the lens in his eye from him laying down all the time, not listening to us, it folded that lens in his eye. So, oh God, I hate you, stupid bugs. I got to get rid of them, y'all. Yeah, his lenses in his eyeballs folded. Don't know how they did it, but they folded. And the doctor told him, said, do not lay down. Set up sleeping. Dad said, I can't sleep sitting up. So he kept laying down, and somehow those lenses folded, and they couldn't go back and fix them. And you know, we have not heard anything from Rick's eye doctor on his glaucoma. I told him, I said, you're falling apart. I said, bad hips, bad back, and bad eyes. We're in trouble. Because I had bad knees and a bad ticker. You could sleep laying down, but Dad couldn't. I don't know what they had to do. But Dad couldn't sleep laying down. You might talk to the doctor, see if you've got to sleep upright or whatever. Yep. Well, hip surgeries aren't bad. They say the hip surgeries are a lot easier on you than the knee surgeries. I don't know. I've had knee surgeries. I've never had a hip surgery, but I have had knee surgery. Yeah, Dad's eye surgery was, what, about 10 years ago? Paul's eye surgeries.
Why would I know? I would have been 3.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. Oh, I do too. But they won't do mine yet. They say I'm too young. I don't feel too blame young. Yeah, they do a lot of things different than they used to. Oh, yours wasn't that long ago. Well, thank you, Mr. J. I appreciate that. But I'm a long way past 27. Yeah, that's what they said. They said they'd only last about 20 years. I said, well, are you kidding? My heart conditions and everything else? You think I'm going to last that much longer? They just laugh at me. They said, well, you wait till you're at least 56. I'm thinking, dang it. That's still almost 5 years away. Hey, Mary. But I'm like, I don't know if I can handle this mess for another 5 years. Well, eventually, I just want a Barbie doll body. They can just go and take my head and everything I know, put it in that Barbie doll body. I'd be just fine. I'd be just fine. But I tell you what, they don't want to put me in a young Barbie doll body. Because they put me in a young Barbie doll body. Poor Rick, bless his heart. He'd never get any rest. I'd have him working. And I tell you what, I'd probably be working like I did when I was young and wear the body out real fast. I'm going to tell you what, y'all. Youth and strength is wasted on the young. It is. Because when you're young, you're working, you're not thinking about how your body's going to take it when you get old. You're just out doing it. But anyway, you're just young. Yeah, they just keep redoing it over and over. But I tell you what, If I'd have known then what I know now, I'd have been a lot easier on my body. I'd have still worked hard, but I'd have been a lot easier on my body. The Twilight Zone. Well, I'm telling you what, the youth is wasted on the young. That's all there is to it. Yeah, me too, Mary. My back, my legs. My mama didn't, she'd just call me and say, I need my little jackass. I'd drop whatever I was doing and I'd go help my mama. And usually it was lifting something that I shouldn't be lifting. She's needing, she'd got her a refrigerator. She called me. Dad was, where was Dad? Oh, he was in the hospital. And my mom had a refrigerator in the house and it had went out. And she'd bought her a new refrigerator. Lowe's had loaded it up. And she called me. She said, I need my little jackass. I said, all right. I go down there. I said, what are we doing? And she told me what we were doing. My gosh, I was probably 27, 28 years old. I said, all right. I grabbed a hold of that refrigerator and wrapped my arms around it as much as I could. I lifted that sucker up. I walked it outside and I set it down. I got the one out of the back of the truck, brought it in, and her hollering, wait, I'll help you. Wait, I'll help you. I said, I got this. Took it in the house and set it down. Like I said, stupidity is wasted on the young. And if she needed washers and dryers switched out, I'd done that. I mean, I was all the time using my upper body. Shoot, I can't do it no more. Be lady, like I said, I was young, I was stupid, I was invincible. It kicks my ass to carry a 5-gallon bucket of water now. It's all I can do to carry a 5-gallon bucket of water. And it's like, I should have known back in the day because everybody always said work smarter, not harder. I was a dummy. I worked harder instead of smarter. Hey, Pink. How are you, babe? But back then I was invincible. But let me tell you, after I hit 30, I started falling apart. Let's see, when I hit 30, it's when I was diagnosed with the cancer. And of course, I had to go through that crap. Then I'd had some heart attacks, didn't know it. And then when I was 40, let's see, when was 2012? That was 8 years ago. Yeah, 8 years ago. It's 41. No, 43. And I had 2 widowmakers. 2 years after that, I had a stroke. So it was like I fell apart. Yeah, I've survived the widowmaker twice. According to the doctors, I died on the operating table 3 times. The widowmaker heart attacks is most of your heart attacks happen in the front of your heart. Mine happened in the back of my heart. So I said, man, I survived the widowmaker twice in a stroke. I said, this corona ain't got shit on me. I said, if they couldn't take me out, the corona can't. Oh. So, but yeah, I have had carrying 5-gallon buckets of water now. My mom had strokes and heart attacks for 20 years of her life. Dang. Yeah, I had a stroke in 2014. If you notice, like this side of my mouth draws. The way, I mean, I do have some memory issues, but I look at it this way: if this is the worst thing the good Lord let happen to me, so, oh, it's really noticeable when I smile. But like I said, you know what? If just this part of my face right here being paralyzed and a little bit of memory loss is all I get out of it, I'm all right with that. Because, you know, good Lord could let me be paralyzed. Yeah. Yeah, I was on the right side because it affected the left side. I had ovarian and uterus cancer. Oh, yeah. You couldn't see it till I mentioned it? Yes, ma'am, at the same time. So, anyway, that was when I was 30, when I was diagnosed with that. And between 43 and 44 is when I had the major heart attacks. And then 2 years after that, I had the stroke. Oh God, honey, I still get vertigo. Do I have help at home? You mean working around here? I do mainly everything myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rick helps, but I try to get everything done before he gets home. Yes, ma'am. Told you God don't want to have to put up with me, and the devil's afraid I'll take over. Happy birthday, K-Dog. Yes, they took everything out. They had to because the stuff was so bad. My insides were trying to actually fall out of me. Yeah, move it or lose it. But now I'm not. I know it's been taking its toll on me because, like I said, shoot, it takes me forever to carry a bucket of water out to the chickens. And I have some of those 7-gallon chicken waterers. Good lands. Let me tell you what. You ought to see me trying to move them suckers. It's both handed and walk a few feet and set it down. Walk a few feet and set it down. Where before, when I was younger, I'd have just picked them up and gone. I can't do it now. Yeah, it's frustrating. Boy, it pisses me off. Honey, I get so pissed off because I can't do the stuff that I used to do. You turned 50. Well, happy birthday, darling. I'll be 52 in November. But I tell you what, Rick, bless his heart, he'll see me doing something. And it'll be something I've done a million times. And I have heck doing it because sometimes my brain doesn't want to. How do I put it? Why? My brain doesn't want to think about how it's doing it to get it done right. I may have to do something 50 times and I'll be slinging stuff, pissed. Whew. Oh, Mary, you don't want to do that. See, that's one thing I'm too stubborn to do. That's one thing I'm too stubborn to do. Oh, Mr. J, I'm sorry. But that's one reason I try to get myself into doing different things, and that's one reason I've got to have critters. Yeah, I've got to have critters. If I don't have critters, I will lay down and die. But knowing that they need me to get out there and take care of them, that gives me the motivation that I need. Yeah, we're a bunch of broken down old fogies, aren't we? He was laying on the gurney in the hospital. You're up to have plate screws into your spine. You went home and never went back. Oh my goodness. But yeah, you can put it up, honey. Maybe people can help you. I thought you were supposed to get paid today, though. Yeah, you can't, you know, you can't let things get to you. My goal now, I just want to watch my grandkids grow up. All right, Pink, you have a good day, honey. Or a good night, whatever. Is it day or night where you're at? But you know what, Mary? The thing of it is, you still need to go around your friends. You may not be able to do the things that you used to be able to do. I mean, shoot, I can't do the things that I used to be able to do. Oh, it's 1:16 a.m. Okay, honey. You take care. But you know what? As long as you can move, period, you got it made. I mean, look at it this way, you're not bound to a bed. And you know what? They do make motorized wheelchairs. Girl, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Most of the time, I don't have one of them things on either. I do tonight, though. Just proof. But you think of the things that they've got nowadays to help with mobility. I mean, even if it is one of the motorized little chairs, you know, you can't just give up. Oh, wow. Well, see, B lady, you've been through some stuff too there, lady. I know the feeling, Gardner. You have a cart at your friend's house, but you can't lift it. You worked with him for 30 years. His kids are living there now. You can't handle that. Mr. J. Um, well, my sister has my sister has scoliosis. She's had to have several operations. Well, congratulations, Mary. Congratulations. Well, tell them to get out and get their own assets. And my son says that his inheritance. I said, you keep it up, you won't have no inheritance. I told him, I said, well, sell it all and buy us an RV and just go traveling. He looked at me like I was flipping crazy. Well, you got to think, Mary, that things are different now. The plates are a lot smaller now. The bolts are a lot smaller now. Well, you need to build you a channel, Wendy. Yeah, most of their metals now are titanium. Man, I have bolts and screws and all sorts of crap in my legs. I do pretty good until wintertime, and wintertime comes. It's like, oh, please, dear Lord, just let me wrap my leg warm. Because if that metal gets cold, oh my gosh, that hurts. Wow, she had 3 hip replacements because they failed. Darn. Yes, I see you, cat. Oh, you're going to be out of frame where they can't see you. Ow! You wouldn't even want to be around you. Well, I tell you what, the other day, y'all, I had an incident that I was wishing somebody was here. I'm going to be honest with you. Rick was here. He was here in the house. I was outside. And Bella and Domino got to running and playing. And, Bella's not little. She wasn't paying attention where she was running. Man, she wiped me out. I hit that ground hard. I bet I laid out there 30 minutes before I could get up. And it was 100 and something degrees outside. I thought, oh, Lord, if I don't get in that house, I'm going to die of a heat stroke. So anyway, I crawled over to the steps, which was about 40 feet from where I was at, and pulled myself up on the steps and grabbed a hold of the banister and waddled my fat butt in the house. Oh, but anyway, I waddled my fat butt in the house. I told him, I said, good Lord, man, I'd have laid out there and died for you to come and look for me. He said, would you have your phone on you? I said, no. He said, don't you think you ought to carry it? Kate tells me she's going to buy me one of them life alerts. Now, see, I hit the really fat part. There ain't nothing about me thin. And Kate keeps telling me she's going to give me a life alert. And I thought maybe my uncle, because him and Tisser, well, his wife's name is Jeanette, but we call her Tisser, they were driving by, and that's about the time the dogs knocked me down, and I thought they'd have seen me. But obviously they didn't. So I told Mama from now on, you tell Uncle Danny when he drives by this house to make sure he's looking in the yard to see if there's a fat girl out there on the ground somewhere. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry. Well, some of them places some of the places have defective parts. Yeah, I think I might have to get my happy butt in bed. I'm starting to really get tired. I gotta get up in about 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours, somewhere through there. So, if y'all don't mind, we'll have a quick prayer. And ask the good Lord to help us with some ailments going on. Most righteous Heavenly Father, Lord, I want to thank you for the many blessings you have given us, Lord. Lord, I want to thank you for the beautiful days we've had. Lord, I want to thank you for all my friends that are in here tonight. Lord, please be with Gardner and Mary and Jamie and B Lady and Mr. J, all of us that's been having issues, Lord. If it be in your will, Lord, please heal. Or if it not be in your will to heal, please at least ease up the pain. Lord, we come to you. We want to thank you for all you do. In your name we pray. Amen. So anyway, we're going to call it a night. Remember, the world is a better place because y'all are in it. Don't you ever forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one. Y'all take care. Bye.